On the heels of some of our hottest, muggiest air of the season, we have transferred to a weekend that feels spectacular. Feels like readings today, this afternoon, we're right around 81. For the day tomorrow, it's more so mid-80s. It's not until the second half of this upcoming week that we start to see those real feel get to levels that are more typical for early August, getting back into the low to mid-90s. But it's a slow crawl upwards in terms of the humidity, in terms of the stickiness outside. For the time being, expect dew points pretty close to these levels. Dew points right now in the mid to upper 50s, and essentially as low as the dew points get, that's as far as the temperatures could drop. So this is signaling to me that we'll see parts of the area falling on back into the mid to upper 50s tonight. Won't be difficult with the clear skies, with a big old area of high pressure off towards our north, centered something like this. And the result is this continuation of a northeasterly flow that's dragging down drier air from the north. It is bringing also some wildfire smoke from Canada, but fortunately the higher concentration stays farther off towards the north. So we're just really talking about some haze as opposed to any impacts to air quality. Otherwise, again, tonight, expect some of us, especially north and west of Carbondale, to drop back into the mid to upper 50s. A lot of sunshine tomorrow. Into the afternoon, there's a very slim chance of a pop-up shower or storm, but I think the better risk is over western parts of Kentucky. So most of us should be dry. Another great outdoor day with reasonable levels of humidity. And by tomorrow night, maybe we're not as cool as tonight, but still I think a lot of us get back into the low 60s. Monday will bring up the shower chances just to drop with the disturbance passing on through, so it's not a widespread soaking rainfall, but there could be a few downpours flaring on up into the afternoon while other spots are dry. Just very feast or famine. Some spots get under a storm, other spots don't see much, and I think Tuesday, for that matter, is similar. So a couple disturbances moving on through Monday, and then again on Tuesday, a chance at some showers and maybe a nice little thunderstorm flaring on up before the second half of the week. Right now looks to be a little bit drier, so no substantial chances of storms on the way for the time being. As we showed you before, the moisture in the atmosphere will start increasing as the week moves along. You start to see those darker greens lift up towards the north, but it's by no means a fast transition to a stickier feel. So the next couple of days still very comfortable. And in terms of the temperature outlook, right now we're below average. It does look like by the end of the week we will see a return to above average conditions. That signal right now looking fairly strong. So tonight, upper 50s, mostly clear skies. Cool conditions. Tomorrow, 83 degrees, another wonderful weekend day. And early next week isn't bad. There's just a slim chance each afternoon of a shower or a thunderstorm, and then the humidity and eventually the heat also follows. We're back into the 90s by next weekend.